Man, I'm so excited. Like I said, he is legendary, and he has. I'm telling you, he's been in the music industry for almost 30 years, man. We're gonna welcome Jase4Real.
What's going on, y'all? What up, bro?
Hey, how you doing, man? First of all, I just want to say, man, thank you for taking the time to be on the DJ Dance Party virtual edition, man. I know you got a lot going on.
Oh, it's my pleasure, brother. My pleasure.
Oh yes, oh yes. Like I was saying, man, you have been in the industry for almost 30 years, man. What has this journey been like from doing Candy Rain to your current single with the group After the Rain? What's that journey been like?
It's been fun. It's been fun. You know, it's always fun doing new musics and putting together, you know, new sounds for y'all.
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. Now let's go back to the beginning, man. With Heavy D, rest in peace, Heavy D, Andre Harrell. You was able to work with so many iconic people to start off your career. What was that experience like to work with those guys?
You mean where my start?
Yes.
As far as like track masters and all of the producers that we worked on with the worked with on the Candy Rain album.
Yes,
My
yes.
keep closing. Like my phone is. You see how this shit keep closing? Like we ain't on live. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I've been having that problem too, man. I think it's an IG thing.
It has a little glitch in it, huh? They didn't.
Yeah.
A new bug. But
Yeah, they got a new bug in it.
Definitely a learning curve, should I say? Big learning. It's a big learning time. You know what I'm saying? But just honored to be able to work with such great talented people. You know what I'm saying? We worked with a lot of folks on that. In that short span between the first and second album.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Now, as far as with that experience to today, what is the difference with being in the industry when you first started to now? You know, with everything we got going on in the world, what's the difference now in between those two different eras?
The difference between the sounds?
Yes, the sounds and just the experience of being in the industry.
I don't think the experience is much different. I think the sound is definitely much different. How so? I guess less harmonies. Um, we used to stack stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about recording music, you know what stacking is. They don't stack shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's a lot of differences in the sound, but I like
Yes.
it. I don't like some of it. I do like. You know what I mean?
Right.
What up, y'all?
Yes, indeed. Now, I know y'all have a lot coming up in the new year. You have several tours, and also you have an unsung that's going to be dropping next year, man. Well, what can we expect from you and Jase4Real in the coming year?
Oh, just really trying to make y'all understand who we are musically, who we are as Jase4Real. Just to do that and just to be more present and active with y'all and just love up on y'all. That's all. Like y'all been loving up on me. You know?
Yes, indeed. I know the R&B was kind of, I guess, swept under the rug for a while. The music has transitioned a lot, but now it seems like
For
we,
sure.
we are clamoring for that R&B sound again, and you all are one of the forefront groups of that genre. So how do you feel about the R&B genre getting kind of swept under the rug, but now it's starting to gain momentum again, and like it should be on the forefront again?
Absolutely. I think it kind of what you're specifically talking about is the subject matter of records when it comes to R&B and love music, and like ain't no love music no more. It's can I curse on here?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's fuck music. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about all of the, the we say so much in a little bit, but back then it was a little more class. You know what I'm saying? I guess with it. I don't know how to really explain it, but other than that, you know, but yeah, it's kind of ratchet now. You know what I mean? Like it's calling for a little bit more care, I guess, love. You know what I mean? How would you explain that? I don't know how to really help me out with it, somebody.
Well, I know you nailed it right on the head. I call it lust music, which you know you can call it fuck music.
Here we go. That's better word. Better word.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how the music has turned like that. Cause like when you got started, when you know y'all was singing about love and stuff, now the only thing you hear on the radio is taking somebody's wife,
Yep.
cheating on somebody.
Yep. And on both sides, it's amazing. It's pretty funny, but not at the same time. Like we need to get back to the essence of things. My brother Brian likes to say, it's kind of our job to kind of save R&B. There ain't been no groups out, you know, if you ain't noticed, which I think it's about time to get back to, you know.
Oh yes. Now with the tour that's coming up, man, y'all teaming up with some other major groups as well. Speak about how can y'all get so many groups together to do a concert like that? Because I know everybody have egos. Say it or don't say it. Everybody has some kind of ego, but how are you able to come together to put on such a great show for the fans?
I think that comes together when people leave their little egos to the side, you know what I'm saying, and be grown and just do their job. You know, I think they're doing it well right now, actually. Turn up, let's do more of it.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Because we definitely got enough to keep y'all entertained, you know.
Yes. Now, what are you looking most forward to going on tour in 2022?
Young Brownie, what's good? What I'm looking most forward to is to be able to put on my young ones like Young Brownie, let y'all see what they got going on. And very excited, like I said, about giving y'all new music and, you know, opening these, just opening up these new projects to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's basically all. Real simple.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with this being the DJ dance party, I know you all was very swift on your feet. Have y'all been working on your dance moves? Okay.
Absolutely. We still dancing. I think it was a couple of, what was that, last week? Whenever it was, just recently, I let the dancers know out there in the dancer world we need dancers for we're putting together this new set, you know. So I don't think the world ever really seen us do a set the way we want to, you know what I mean? So that's what we're working on, and it's gonna be exciting. Shout outs to Dre, Chalk, Bry.
Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely. Now, since we're talking about dance, who are some of your favorite choreographers you like to work with?
Well, since working with Lorianne Gibson back in the days, is that her name?
Oh yes.
I kind of picked up on the count, and it's really not that hard to for me anyway to put together like them little two steps, you know, within that count. You know, she's, of course, that's y'all's expertise. That's not what I do, you know, do. But yeah, I have fun doing it, and that's what we're doing. You know, a little bit of like not too heavy, but you know, niggas got muscles and stuff now. They can't move. So, you know what
I
I mean?
know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. You
Nah,
ain't got to tell me. I already know, man. I'm there with you.
old bones and shit. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, that's definitely still in the mix, bro. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Now, how have you been able to maintain your motivation throughout the course of your career? I was saying before you came on, just being in the industry for a year, man, you see a lot just in that 1 year, but almost 30 years, man. How are you able to maintain that motivation to put out new sounds and new music for us?
The love from the fans, the love that I get from you guys, and just the hate, seeing the hate out there, it's all so motivational. It makes you got to keep pushing, but mainly it's the love. You feel me?
Yes, yes. And also you have a strong brotherhood with your brothers as well. And I know that's very important to have, people like that in your corner.
Absolutely. We push each other, you know what I mean? Whether it be with the tough love or with however the love come, we push each other. We know how to keep it pushing past all the bull.
Oh yes, yes, yes indeed. I know as a fan, and I can speak for everybody else, we're very excited about the Unsung that's going to be coming out for you all soon.
Thank you.
What was that experience as far as them, gathering a collection to tell the story about Jase4Real and everything that y'all have endured?
The Unsung staff, they were great. For one, really dope vibe with Cassidy, and it was just, I really I don't think the words are enough to say how really dope it was, because it was when I look back at the show of other episodes, it wasn't a show that I kind of saw us being on, but the way they shot it, the way that they were going about doing it, you know what I mean? Just made me appreciate the platform, so much more.
Being susceptible to a show like that, pretty much you open yourself up to the world. Was that easy for you all to just open yourself up like an open book for the world to see, or was it some kind of hesitant that you didn't want them to cover?
It never is just that easy for me to talk about. I mean, for me to like open up like that, it's not just easy, but when it's necessary, I'm not the one to shy away from what's real. So, you know what it is. It's
Absolutely.
been that people have been wondering what's going on with these four brothers. So it's dope opportunity to get the chance to play that part
Yes,
in our life
indeed.
too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed, man. We all want to know, man. We love y'all, man. Y'all
Too, man.
are a staple in this industry, legendary, and you still putting out music. I want to talk to you about the group's new single, "After the Rain." What was like putting that single out for us? That single was released back on December the 7th, if I'm not mistaken, on all platforms. Or what was like putting that project together?
That was quick and easy. A dope idea. Shout out to Brian once again. Y'all know Brian. Go say what's up. Go bother him real quick after the interview. Say what's up. But yeah, it was his idea. A really dope idea. We pretty much wrote from each angle, like how we felt about a certain subject, and that's how the song kind of came about. Yeah, it was just dope, man.
Now, what advice would you give to, like you said, we don't really have new R&B groups, but what advice would you give to boys or girls or men or women that's trying to form an R&B group in today's age? What advice would you give them?
Run, don't go down there. No, I'm just playing. I would say, just take it seriously. Also have fun with it, but because it's important to keep a blessing like this fun if you really can last in this joint. But yeah, I would say it's a business and treat it as such. I always like that question, and I always pretty much answer it the same way. Yeah, it's a business, and know your business that you into, own your craft, and just keep going, but be relentless, be the best you could be.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now I know you have a new single as well. Talk to us about that. What you got going on?
Last single I put out was called "Do Better." That was at the top of COVID, and it really, if bet, I think that's the record you talk about, right? The "Do Better" joint, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I said, if you know better, then do better. Well, how when you hating yourself to no measure? Like, that's usually what I realized in the back of people's minds. You hating, it's self-hatred going on, you know what I'm saying? You got to tackle those things. I said, hating is no measure, and you can't even see the other side of you. Only if you got the eyes to see what be really true. And I ain't trying to throw no pearls to the swine feet. Go listen to the record, man. Go listen to the record, y'all. That's just it's a motivational one that just came to me with I couldn't plan it, came at the dope time, and I just had to put it out right then and there. It was perfect time.
Now, what was one thing that you learned about yourself during the pandemic when we had to go into isolation that you didn't know before?
I'm kind of beastlier than I thought with certain things. That's what I learned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good beastly?
Yeah. And also, like, other people have learned, I say that lightly because I mean in a way where you learn your strengths and your weaknesses. You get to observe yourself a little. We've got ourselves a little bit more being quarantined and locked in away with our families and all of that. Some people don't get to spend that much time with themselves, so it's a lot you could learn. In that meditation time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a video gamer? You like to play video games?
Absolutely.
Well, what's your thoughts on the passing of John Madden last night?
That's my brother's arena right there. He be on the Madden, but I don't think he played video games no more like that.
Okay.
What happened with the Madden? What happened?
John Madden passed away yesterday.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Damn.
I said that's one guy. That's one guy you can hear about him in the Hollywood Hills and also hear about him on the streets, man. It was just he transcended everything.
Wow, John Madden died. Holy Toledo. Rest in peace, man.
Oh yes. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. Are there any shout outs you would like to give? Or any other projects that you're working on that we haven't touched on?
Definitely. Shout out to the team, to Red Clay and the management, the machine that's behind. Y'all know who y'all is. Shout out to the PR and everything. Shout outs to my brothers all the time. Shout outs to all my family. Shout outs to you, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh yes.
Yeah, man. Shout outs to the world.
Oh yes, no doubt, no doubt. Now I know you manage artists as well. What other artists that you're going to be featuring in 2022 that we need to keep our eyes on?
I'm gonna have to wait and see because I ain't about really spoiling the trailer. You know what I'm saying? But it's coming.
Hey, it's just me and you on the line, man. It's nobody what. Ain't nobody what. You can tell me. I keep it secret.
Shout out to my boy Dirk, man. Shout outs to my boy Capo.
Okay.
Shout outs to all my folks, man. Like Mike Murph. Fucking, y'all know who y'all is. It's a lot. I be forgetting things sometimes. You know what I mean?
No. I feel you. Hey, it's nice to have a cell phone and Google, man.
No doubt. But yeah, definitely shout outs to my whole team, man, who's with me. I know who y'all is. I will definitely be putting out just an array of new projects, avenue back to the whole system, ADE and BEA music. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Last question. How are you going to bring in the new year?
Chilling like I do every year. You know, I try not to be one of those harping on how it's gonna be a new. Nah, it already started. You know, all that everything new that you are and to become seamless transition. You know, we don't even gotta worry about, you know, all of that. Just keep pushing, you know what I mean?
Right. So it's all a mindset, right?
It is. It is. You know,
absolutely. Absolutely.
put all of that above me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And just
yes, indeed.
go for it. You know what I mean?
Jase4Real, I want to say, man, thank you for taking the time to be on the DJ Dance Party Virtual Edition.
No doubt.
Hey, when we have our studio show starting in March 2022, we definitely want you to be on so we can chop it up live and in person.
You know I'm gonna bring my brothers too. So.
Oh yes. Oh yes, no doubt, man. Let's make it happen.
That's right, man. Yo, again, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you, man. God bless you, man. Happy holidays, and I hope you have a very happy New Year.
Word, y'all too. You too. Peace.
All right, peace out. That was Jase4Real, lead singer, 1/4 member of Soul4Real. Man, he is great, very humble. Enjoy talking to him. Man, it's cool. It's cool to be able to communicate with humble people that's in the industry. He has been through it all. He has seen a lot. He's very knowledgeable. You know, new artists or even seasoned artists, man, we need to give these guys flowers, man, for real, because they have worked with some of the big legends in the music industry. P. Diddy, you know, Andre Harrell and Heavy D, rest in peace to those guys, man. They are back on the forefront. R&B music was kind of, for whatever reason, corporate reasons, it kind of swept under the rug, but it never died. R&B has not died. It's never been dead. People still love it. People still enjoy it. People still make babies off of R&B. I mean, you can make babies off of any music, but, you know, the Candy Rain album, man, you know, just R&B in general is a good, smooth way just to relax, man, reflect. You think about your loved ones, or, you know, just not be so edgy with all the other genres. The energy in R&B is kind of, you know, it's smooth. And I'm glad that we are shining light on this, because I know we always talk about real music. That is real music. That is real music because it's coming from the soul. It ain't nothing corporate driven or whatever. It all comes from the soul. R&B on trap beats, I love it, man. I love it. I'm a remix DJ. I love putting R&B with different beats, because at the end of the day, the message is still gonna be the same. It's still gonna be the same. And I like that the artists in that genre really put their heart and soul into it, because you're getting a soul look into what they are talking about. You feeling the raw emotions. You really feel it. All music does come from the soul, but sometimes the dollar bill can make the music not come from the soul. You know, some people are motivated by money, and some people are not. The ones, or whatever, it could be anything that could have them singing something that doesn't come from the soul. All music does come from a soul, but it ain't always soulful. It can penetrate you and you know, cause some harm to you. So it's just all about how you receive the music. You know, one thing about music, you can listen to the music. You can listen to any, really, my opinion, you can listen to any kind of music you want to listen to. It's all about if you're going to allow it to penetrate your soul to where it's going to compromise your values, pretty much. You can listen to trap music all day and don't go trap, you know? And you can listen to R&B and don't love people or be romantic. Romantic. So it's all about how you receive it. You can listen to it, but you can give it the stiff arm or the Heisman or whatever, and like, nope, you ain't coming in my soul. So I listen to all music. I listen to all genres. And definitely a shout out to someone in the comments said I like the hoodie. This is a Love God, Love People hoodie. twofactormedia.com. Get your gear. It's nice. Promoting love. This is our, this is our only purpose on this earth. Now, anything that we do is that plus or that right there. But our two main objectives are these two right here. Love. Love only, love God, love people. So with that being said, I just want to say, tell your loved ones you love them today, because tomorrow is never promised. And always love God, love people. And just like he said, our purpose is to find our purpose. That's exactly. Because we all have an assignment that we have to do while we are here. And each day that we are given is a new day. Yesterday doesn't matter. Tomorrow never comes. So that's just the mindset that you have to develop, especially navigating through this world. It could be something else. But again, I want to give a shout out to Jase4Real for joining. Thank you so much. He was great. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. The replay will also be available on Facebook and also on Instagram. Thank you so much. Smooth Jazz R&B Lady D. Okay, I might have chopped that up. I apologize, but thank you. Make sure you follow me. Artists, if y'all have any music or anything, DM me or whatever. We got 2 great radio stations that's going to be teaming up with the Hype Magazine, 97.7 The Surge, that's DJ KillaKi, and 2 Factor Media, that's with me, DJ Ty Infamous, The Main Event, King Swift, Ms. Knack, LaShawn, and Tweeter B. We all are representing the Hype brand on there. You will hear this interview on there as well. Y'all make sure y'all hit us up. Check us out. We'll be back again next Wednesday or the Wednesday after that. My IG, if y'all want to follow me, is The Real Tee Recx. The Real Tee Recx. I will spell it out to you. It's TheRealTeeRecx. Y'all make sure you follow me. It will also be tagged on this video once we end. So make sure you hit me up or you hit up the staff and we'll make something pop or whatever. But we'd love to have artists on, not just artists, business people, spoken word. We want to have you all on. We want to highlight each and every one of you all that has a gift, because we all have talent. Greatness you have to work on, but we all have talent. Talent is a gift that we all have, but greatness, you got to achieve that by the hard work and the determination that you put into it. And also network. You can't do this alone. There's no way you can do this alone. So surround yourself with people. One thing I like about Jase4Real, they all are brothers, and they all have a strong brotherhood. And I cannot wait to see the unsung, so we all can see how they was able to navigate through this. Because, when you're a group in this industry, you're a group, and then you're individuals, and then you can get pulled in all directions. It happens to the best and worst of groups. You can get pulled in all directions, but for these guys to still love each other and be able to put out good music, man, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Shout out to Roscoe, Hype DJ Dance Party Dancer, also De Niro. Definitely shout out to them. And I'm definitely going to give a shout out to the staff again. Photogenic, Mastermind Alliance Incorporated. Surge Solution, Two-Factor Media. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I love y'all. And tell your loved ones you love them today, because tomorrow is never promised. I always love God, love people. Y'all have a good night. Peace.